Hello and welcome back to GCC Planting. I'm Ali. Assalamu alaikum. Today, actually, I was going through with my caletheas. So let me introduce you with one of the beautiful one which I like too much. It's Calathea family, but it's like it has a dark green, and this is the light green one. It grows very nicely, and all the caletheas are having something same. This one is prayer plant. Actually, all of them are calathea and prayer plant because they in the morning when there is a sunlight, they opens up, like the leaves will be falling down to absorb more light, and as soon as the day passes on, in the evening they will start to close up to save the light whichever they have saved. And this one known as Marenta, Calathea Marenta prayer plant. Anyway, the next one what I have is actually this one. I bought it recently last week, as you would have seen the shopping when I was doing. So I mean last Saturday. So this is Ornata, or also Majestica. Actually they both are like this in same category, but there is a difference between them. This is having a green back, it's no, and this one, if you will see, have a red foliage on the back because of this beautiful plant which I have this for a quite time now. This one next to it, I bought it last week. It was not in a good condition. I tried to get as much as possible names for them, like this one is this. In the last also I couldn't find the real scientific name for it. And this is the my, you can say, humidifier. I just place them under the plants where you cannot see them, but they are always there to create humidity for them. Looking at the plants, and I thought, like, why shouldn't I put them all in one big pot instead of all small pots? So it might give them a better look or a better environment. So what I found out, there is this root bounce coming out of these plants. So it is not that much bad actually, but it is a root bound, and it should be changed. So it is time to repot this plant because it will be good for it. So I'm going to do that. Then while I was doing one, I saw the other one which actually looks like quite having a difficult time over here. So this one really needs to be repotted. So I will repot this one. It needs to go to a bigger pot. It almost looks like a pot itself, of root pot. And then this one I was looking, this is also having a growth of the roots, and it also needs to be little bit settled down. So this is what I'm going to do now, is to repot them, and I will check all others as well if they need to be repotted or their root bound is high or low. So just let me have a look and I'll be back. So I'm just thinking to put 3 of them in this kind of a clay pot. In clay pot, what I understand, it is way much more better than plastic pot. The reason being, it absorbs the moisture in its clay, and for especially for calathea, they like humidity, so it will keep the humid environment around them. Secondly, it will like absorb it will lose water quickly comparatively to plastic pot. If you have given excess water in a plastic pot, there is no way it is going to be vaporized because it's a plastic. The only way is from top. But with the clay pot, clay can absorb the water in its body and then release it gradually, so it vaporizes. So it gives more humidity, and it reduces the water, the sand in the soil in this clay pot get more quickly drier, which is good for calathea. They like to be moist, but they don't like to be overwatered. So in this case, clay pot is a better idea to have that. So this is why I am changing this plants into clay pot and a bigger pot. And as there is, you can see, space issues is also there, so I would like to put small ones together, just to create a kind of a feeling of a beautiful environment together for a while, and then once they'll grow up more, then I will put them separately. So let's carry on. Let me just continue with my exercise, and I will try to keep making video enduring. So at the end, we can all see what is the result. I have made my pot ready for potting, 3 of them in one pot actually. So now the selection of 3 is like this, that I'm really confused. Which one should I? One more thing I would like to add, because when you are making this plants like this, you should open the roots, which is actually open now anyway, so they can not just go round and round. Especially for this one, for example, I will need to press it a little bit. I have to try this harder, I think. It is not that easy. Although the soil is humid from inside, but I'm surprised it is dry from top and sides. You know, these roots are totally dry, which is quite surprising. And there is new leaf is coming out from here, new baby leaf. Okay, this is good. Okay, this is here. Now I think this is looking better. Yes, this is looking. So now I am using the soil, actually the same soil which came with them. I didn't change anything from that soil, but I just mixed it perlite. These are white stones, they are like volcanic stones. These are perlite which I am using, and this also not only irrigate the soil, it helps to like water to pass through quickly, not to hold water too much. So, and if you are making some soil by yourself, pit moss and perlite, and there is cocoa pit, also like sand, if you can find, that is good. Try to keep a well drained soil. This pit moss and cocoa peat, actually what happens is they hold the moisture water for long, and that is not good for any plant actually. So try to use a soil which is like mix up with pearl. Usually I mix up 50% of pearl, but my pearl is, I'm out of pearl now. Otherwise you would have seen it was almost 50% pearl and 50% pit moss or soil what I have. Now this is what has been made. Hope you guys like it. Actually, there are not. Voila! This is what it is right now. Still, I need to put that water cups under that for humidity inside the pots, but this is what I made it. So friends, this is what I am having here right now. This is the decoration I made today of Lithia, my living room, my home in my living room. So I know it's not perfect, but it's a beautiful mistake.